Welcome, welcome. I'm Dee, and this is Single Mama Guided Life, where I try to navigate through finances, motherhood, being single, everything in between, and I bring you guys along for the journey to hold me accountable. So this is a little bit different because usually I start off with doing my meal planning and grocery list setup. But because the first week of the my 2 week meal plan is a holiday week, it's a little bit different. So just to give you background, whenever there's a holiday, days leading up to, I primarily do not cook to the extent of going grocery shopping and doing full-on meals. And the reason why I don't do that is because, one, I need the space, so I don't want to overcrowd my refrigerator with my weekly stuff, whereas I'll be making bulk during a particular holiday. This particular holiday is Thanksgiving, and this particular time I am traveling, so I don't foresee me having to purchase a lot of items this upcoming week. So what I did is that I follow Tanisha Davis with the Fun and Budget, and she has been featuring every plate in some of her videos, and she subscribes to it. I said, you know what, that would be a good idea for me to do, because I really don't want to think about what we're going to eat for those few days. And then two, I don't want to have too much stuff left over, because typically we throw out everything other than things that will not spoil, because I do not like to smell my house when it open the door and smell hot garbage. So I always make sure that we're eating all of the leftovers, cleaning all of the dishes, throwing out all the trash, looking through the refrigerator and dumping out any items that could spoil, have the potential to spoil while we're away. So yes. So what I decided to do is to try every plate. She had like a $20 off coupon. I ended up paying, I think, about $24 for 3 meals for the 2 of us. So I just wanted to share to you what I received. Again, because of my tripod phone mount situation, it's not an unboxing like I wanted to. I will show you the box that I received, so you know I received that. But and then it came into a thermal. It was like a thermal bag, but it was like open, nothing, and it was received to me by FedEx, I believe. And I was supposed to receive it on Friday. I received it on Friday. I think it was midday. So everything was good in the hood when I received the items. Nothing looked back to me and made me feel like I would never ever do this again. I did have to repackage some things because a lot of things didn't come in a plastic bag. So that's a no-no for me. So I had to put them in stuff. So you'll see like, oh, that came with that. No, I had to put that in there, and I'll let you know. The 3 meals I chose is I kept with the same theme. Now, initially I was going to start this on Sunday. I actually was supposed to do the cracked chicken noodle soup, but I decided that I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to just do one of these meals, and I was going to do the meals Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and then Wednesday just pick up something to eat. Okay? Well, my son gave me the day off on Sunday. He said to me, you don't have to cook on Sunday. I said, okay. So we just splurged on what we had for leftovers. He picked up something from work. We were good to go. So let me talk about the meals that I received. It's the balsamic tomato and zucchini risotto. This is what we'll be eating on Monday. It comes with Tuscan herbs and Parmesan. And then it says what we need, 2 servings. And it's 2 servings. I'm assuming it's 2 servings, but it's 2 of each. And that's why it says 2 servings by 4 servings. I'm assuming. So it comes with our burrito rice, veggie stock concentrates, excuse me, shredded Parmesan. And it lets me know it does contain milk. So if you have a dairy allergy or so, it lets you know you shouldn't be eating this. The spices is Tuscan heat, grape tomatoes, zucchini, balsam and vinegar, scallions or green onions, and garlic. And it lets you know what needs to be in the refrigerator. So it tells you the grape tomatoes, the shredded cheese, the zucchini, and the green onion. I typically put everything in the refrigerator. So, before I finish, they did give you like a free gift of a Kind Energy dark chocolate peanut butter. We are allergic to peanuts in my home, so this won't be consumed by me. So I would actually be packaging this with me to hand to someone over the holidays. So yes, let's set that to the side. So what I like about this, it tells me how long it takes me to prep it, how long it takes before it's ready to be on the table. If you need additional items, so this just needs salt and pepper, olive oil, and butter, and I keep that, so we're good to go. You can customize these plates. You can add, swap, upgrade. You can double the protein, and then I tell you to flip the menu over for cooking info on your new protein. So for me, this is be ideal and easy, and if I'm not able to do it, my son can do it as well. So it gives you tips. It lets you know that risotto needs a little extra TLC to become its best self. Check in on it periodically and stir while it simmers, adding warm stock in intervals as you go. It's worth it. Okay, then it tells you have a custom plate. Did you add Pacific calico scallops? I did not, because I'm allergic to shellfish. So I didn't add anything to this because this is our meatless Monday situation. And it gives you step by step what to do. Okay, so let's flip this back over, and we're going to go through the package with the items that we received so we can verify we have received them. Now, I have done this, but I'm going to do this with you on camera. So here it shows us the green onions. Then we have the rice, grape tomatoes, Parmesan cheese, zucchini, and it came bagged already. And let's see if we need it. We're missing something. We're only missing it because it was in a different section. I don't know why I threw it there and not in this box. But we also would need the Tuscan heat, the spice that was mentioned. And we were missing... I don't know what I'm having a hard time. We need the vinegar. Okay, so this is the vinegar. And I'm missing one other item. Oh, it's in here. And that is, we will need 2 cloves of garlic. So this is the garlic they sent. So I need at least 2 cloves out of here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we need the vegetable stock. So that's 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have all of the items we need for our balsamic tomato zucchini risotto. So let me go ahead and put these items back. I'm going to sit that over there. Here. The next meal is going to be for our Tex-Mex Tuesday, and it's the creamy roja quesadillas. And what I decided to do is add a protein, and I added the chicken breast strips, and this is how it came. I put it in the freezer, so this one is frozen. It also came with its flour tortillas. We have the the shredded Mexican cheese. We have the Southwest spice blend. We have the 2 sour creams. It has the lime. We have the red onion. And then also we're going to have pepper jack cheese. Additionally, we have the poblano. And that's what and the Roma tomatoes. And we have 2 of those. And these are nice and firm. Oops. I'm trying to put it where y'all can see it, but it's not blocking everything. Let's move that. But I'll be moving that soon. So let's talk about this. So the Creamy Raws quesadillas, the prep time is 10 minutes. It'll be ready in 30 minutes. It is made with a salsa fresca and a lime crema, and I love lime crema, so I make that often, so it's not new to me. And I just went through all of the items that we needed, so I covered that part. I will also need salt and pepper and vegetable oil, and I have that. As stated, I did add that protein, so it always gives us tips in regards to what the chef, any techniques or any terminology that needs further explaining. And then it asks you, did you add chicken breast strips at the end of step 1? You're going to pat the chicken dry with paper towels, season with 1 teaspoon of the Southwest spice blend, which is just 2 teaspoons for 4, salt and pepper, and then the remainder of the seasoning blend will go into step 3. You heat a drizzle oil in a large pan over medium-high heat. Add chicken, cook into brown, and cook through 4 to 6 minutes. Remove from pan. Keep pan handy for step 3. Add chicken to quesadillas with filling in step 4. Okay, simple, simple, simple. So let's go ahead and put those items back and out of the way. Slide that over there. The last meal I picked up was this was actually stuck to that refrigerated bag. It's cherry glazed pork meatballs with mashed potatoes and roasted carrots. And so of course we're going to be using the garlic. So we'll have 2, I think we have 6 total in here. So we have enough for that. It also includes some potatoes, and it lets us know it should be 5 potatoes. And I put all of the loose vegetables like this in a bag. Carrots. Ground pork. And I actually thought it out because I was going to make it today, but my son gave me the day off, y'all. So I am going to prep it and cook it, and then on Wednesday just eat it. Finish it out with the other ingredients and then eat it. And so then we have the panko bread crumbs. I wonder, because this is HelloFresh, I wonder if this is like a child company of the parent company. A good thing about it says you if you're allergic to wheat, you don't want this. But I wonder if it is. I didn't really get too much into what the company is, who the company is, so on and so forth. I just looked at the meals and they were very simple, and I said, I can definitely put that on my table with no effort. Additionally, we're going to need some white vinegar, and this is going to have some chicken stock, and it comes just like the vegetable stock, except it's chicken. Reduced sodium, which is a plus for me. And then lastly, we will need the cherry preserves for the cherry jam that's listed here. And this is by, I think this says maybe a man or Mama Man or something. I'm not sure. I will butcher a name in a second, and I get mad when people butcher my name. That's why I go by D. But I was trying to see, is this the product of France? So ooh la la. Um, so yeah, so let's see what it says we will need is salt, pepper, butter. We have that. We have ketchup, and we have vegetable oil. 10 minutes to make, 40 minutes it'll be ready to eat. And we have, again, chef tips. If you had any substitute, you had an option to substitute broccoli. I decided that's okay. I'm fine with the carrots. And so yeah, and then it's just tell you exactly how to make this particular item step by step. Now, that's what we have. So I didn't fill out a grocery list sheet as of yet because, like I said, that I don't know how I'm going to feel when we return. If I'm going to indulge into going grocery shopping, I might do an Instacart and have someone bring something to me. If I decide anything, I will definitely videotape. I know there is a meal. I started watching The Long Run with Joel and Christy, and they do a recipe of the week. And I made one of the recipes that they introduced, but I tweaked it. Instead of using rice, I used quinoa, and that was good for my household. And then they did another one, which was a soup. And it's not coming across to me what it is, but I will definitely insert it somewhere where you can see it. And that may be something I do so it's less stress on me, easy clean up, so on and so forth. So this is the every plate box items that I received, and I will show you how they turn out. Until next time. So this is my in-between video. This is my grocery list meal planning that I usually do every 2 weeks. This is definitely a late version of this because I had already planned the first week. This is going to be really short and sweet and to the point. So the first week of the grocery list went from 11/23 to 11/29. Okay, and this is the week of Thanksgiving. So I already knew that I wasn't going to be doing a lot of cooking this week, as well as I knew that I wasn't going to be home most of the week. So what I actually did is I subscribed to a meal delivery service. And I'll definitely show you what meal delivery service I subscribed to for this particular week and what meals we actually chose for these 3 days. So I went to Wednesday. Okay. Thursday was the holiday, and we were in transit to our destination. And so we wasn't home for Friday because we're on vacation. We wasn't for Saturday because we was on vacation. And then on Sunday, we actually just did takeout when we returned because partial day we were traveling, and then we slept most of the day, and then when we got up, it was time to eat. So I just chose takeout. So the first week was straightforward. Now, I didn't plan really for the upcoming week after that. So from 11:30 to 12:06, I didn't really plan. I said when I got home on Sunday, I figured out. What I decided to do is just go ahead and shop my kitchen and try to get rid of stuff that I've had that I hadn't used, so on and so forth. Try to get my freezer together because usually December is a heavy cooking month for me because I cook holiday dinners. So for me, it was best that I start moving things out so I won't have things sitting there that I'm not using. So when shopping my kitchen, I first started at the freezer, and I remember I had made some spiralized zucchini and I placed it in the freezer. So I went ahead and decided to pull that out and did like a meatless pasta dish. Additionally, I had a um I had bought this gluten-free pasta, and so I made that as well for my son. So we both had meatless pasta. He just had the gluten-free noodles, and I had the zucchini noodles. Then, of course, on Tuesday is our Tex-Mex Tuesday, and so I'm just gonna do like a chicken burrito. My son does work on Tuesday, but I'm still gonna make it for him as well. And this time around, I'm actually gonna shred the chicken. Usually I grill it and then place it, cut it up, but I'm actually going to this time is just shred it to make it easier. Throw it in a crock pot. Then when it's time to actually make the burritos, I just shred the chicken, season it, and we be good to go. On Wednesday, I am going to do a Mediterranean fish wrap. I still had pieces of cod that I had not actually used. So I'm just gonna come up with this easy Mediterranean fish wrap. And honestly, to tell you the truth, is that it's the most simplest one. I'm not making a lot of sauce like usually I make the tzatziki sauce on my own, as well as the wraps that I use usually are like pita wraps, and it's the ones that I go to my deli and get. So this is definitely going to be the simplest week for putting meals together because I'm not going to be doing a lot of prepping. It's going to be already a lot of prepackaged items when I go grocery shopping. On Thursday, I am just going to do like a chicken and a veggie and rice bowl. Just something very simple. Probably like a sweet and sour chicken situation going on there, like to make it Asian, since it is our Asian inspired Thursday. And the chicken, I had some chicken in the freezer, and I have some vegetables in the freezer I can use. And of course, we needed rice, so I went ahead and did that. And I do have quinoa, but I think I'm just gonna do it with rice. On Friday, we still have some frozen chicken strips that we can use. So I'm gonna do chicken strips and fries or onion rings, because we do have a few onion rings in there, so have at it for whoever. Of course, Saturday is going to be leftovers. And then Sunday, I'm just going to do a simple lasagna. So as far as what I need to pick up is for produce, I know for the meatless pasta, I won't have to pick up anything. For the chicken, because I already have a jar pasta sauce that I've been trying to use but forgetting to use. I kept pushing it in the back of the cabinet, so I pulled it to the front, and I used that with to put that as a meal together for our pasta. The chicken burrito, I know I need to grab me green onions, and I'm actually gonna pick up the prepackaged green onions. Then we're needed the shredded lettuce, diced tomatoes, and I'm gonna buy those prepackaged as well. I just don't really feel like cutting up anything, y'all. Cucumbers. I said cucumbers, but I just need a cucumber. Just need one. I do need to grab a bag of lemons. I won't need to pick up any meats. For the refrigerated and frozen section, I am going to pick up some feta cheese. And I'm actually either going to pick up a tzatziki sauce already pre-made, we're going to do lasagna, and I know I need to pick up some eggs. For the cooking and baking section, which is usually like the cabinet section, I need to pick up rice, I need to pick up pinto beans, and I'm just gonna buy the canned ones, and I'm gonna zhuzh it up. And I'm actually going to pick up a flatbread. So there we go. Simple list. Shop my kitchen, getting rid of things that has just been sitting there. So when it's time to shop for the upcoming week, I have room and it will be set again for the next 2 weeks. So thank you for joining in. So this is just a quick look again. And I just did this list just sitting still at my table. No need to move around. This was just simple and easy. So there we have it. So next time you see me, we'll be showing you exactly what I picked up, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I decided just to do a shipped order instead of going out. I just was not feeling it. So, and it was so much drama behind the ship order, but this was the items I was able to pick up with ship. I definitely got my eggs. She picked up the large side of the white rice, and what I do is I put it into a larger mason jar so it's easier for us to scoop out. And they didn't have any tzatziki sauce, so I told her to get the non-fat Greek yogurt, and I'll just make a yogurt sauce to go with it. The feta cheese, the sliced green onions, which I actually had to pick up myself because this is where drama started. But I went and grabbed these from Publix. The pinto beans, just a simple can of pinto beans, and I'll just zhuzh it up when it's time to make the burritos. The shredded iceberg lettuce, the 1 cucumber, the bag of lemons that I needed for the home as well as for the dishes. And I decided to try this flat out. Oops. I had put it on my list before, but I didn't pick it up because I was shopping at Aldi's. But since I was at Harris Teeter, I decided to try this. It says half calories, half the net carbs. It has the light Italian herb. It's 13 grams of whole grain, 10 grams of fiber, 7 grams of protein, no added sugar. Let me know if you guys have tried this before. My only always concern is when you start rolling and it start to break up, but we'll see. Oh, we got a best of, so I guess they supposed to select it, but I think the date is actually somewhere else on the package itself. So when I make this is for the wraps, I'll definitely let you know how I feel about this. Oh, look at it. This is a company out of Michigan. I like to see local companies and not just local to my area, but things that's made in the United States. And I'm familiar with the city, so that's awesome. So I'll let you guys know how that go. I have no plans on slaving over the stove on Sunday, so we would definitely just be trying this meat lovers lasagna, quick, fast, and easy. I've had a Stouffer's dish since like middle school, so so we'll see how that go. I'm definitely sure it'll be totally fine. And then of course she picked up these tomatoes, which I prefer not to look for specials like this because I keep these in here for the week. But because I'll be using these in the next few days, I'm totally fine. But in the future, when I purchase items like this, I'm gonna tell them, please do not. I don't care about being $1 off. That doesn't do anything for me. Please choose a date that lasts to whatever the week is past. So I told you it was like a simple, easy grocery haul that I didn't do. Barely. So yes, so next time you see me will be me talking about the meals that I was able to complete for the week. See you next time. So I was into eating more so than taking pictures of my meals this week, so I didn't have that many. Plus, I also decided that I need to do better with taking pictures of my food because my pictures do not do any justice. There was no misses this week because all of the meals were simple. So it didn't require too much thought process behind that. If you're new to my channel and you would love to be part of my village, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for your support. If you can leave in the comments below your meal plan or a meal that you cooked this week that you really love and you would like to share, I would love to try it. And if you can share this with your family, your friends, and your coworkers, I truly appreciate it. Peace out.